Hi guys, it's Knife here, and I'm coming on today to let you know my TBR for the Summertime Reads Readathon. This readathon goes from June 21st until June 30th, and is being hosted by Completely Melanie and Reads Readers, and I will link both of their channels down below. They are both wonderful people, and I love participating in anything that they do because, you know, they're just a lot of fun and really sweet. So if you haven't checked out their channels, please go and do so, and let me know if you're participating in this readathon also. So this is all about, you know, summery things and summertime reads. Even though I am not like a real big contemporary reader, but some of these are kind of contemporary, and we've got a kind of a mashup of different books. So anyway, I will go ahead and let you know there are 5 challenges, and I like their readathon because they always kind of title their challenge and then, you know, explain to you what they're doing. So the first one is The Sun is Shining, and for this one you're supposed to read a book with yellow on the cover. And for this one I picked Because You'll Never Meet Me by Lee Thomas, and as you can see, it's got yellow on the cover. This is about 2 boys who are, they're pen pals. They write back and forth, but unfortunately they cannot meet because one of them is allergic to electricity and the other one has a pacemaker. So of course, if they meet, they'll you know, one is going to end up dying. So anyway, so this is their story about, I guess, how they meet and what happens. So, and you know, how they live kind of their life, giving each other advice and stuff through writing. So this sounded really cute and really sweet, and so I decided that I would try this. And like I said, since it has yellow on the cover, this was perfect for this challenge. And this one is more of a summary kind of read because it is more of a contemporary, but it's a contemporary with kind of a interesting twist to it. So okay, so the next one is Summer Fling. Keep it short and sweet. So this one we're supposed to do a book with less than 200 pages. I actually didn't check to see how many pages there were in this one. Oh good, this one is. Okay, so this one has got 186 pages. If you can see there. It's not very clear, is it? Well, it's 186. And this is The Book of Three by Lloyd Alexander. And this is actually, I didn't realize, I don't know how I found this out, but this is actually the book series. There's a series of them. There are 6 books, I think. But this is the book series that the Disney movie The Black Cauldron is based on. So this first book is about this boy, Taran, and he's a pig keeper, and so it's about him losing the pig. So it's kind of the first part. If you've ever seen that movie, it's kind of the first part of that movie. And so I'm kind of excited to read this because that was one of my favorite Disney movies because it's very dark and, you know, it's just very creepy. And I don't know, I just really like it. And it's got Gurgi, and if you know who Gurgi is, then you know, you understand. He's a little entertaining character. So anyway, so that's the first one the next one I'm going to be reading, but that's the first of that series. And so the third challenge is to take a dip, and this one had to have water on the cover. Now this one, I have seen the movie, so I'm hoping I can get into this as much as I think, but it has been a little while. But this is the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barrows. And as you can see, there's water. And this is all about, this is right after World War II, and it is about an author. She's trying to figure out her next book subject, and she gets this letter from this guy, and somehow he ended up with an old book of hers. And he wrote to her asking if, you know, hey, you know, how do I get some more of this other author's books? And so they start writing back and forth, and she's intrigued with the life on this island. You know, because it's Guernsey is the name of the island, and so she decides to go there and find out a little bit more about the people who live there. So it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed the movie. So I'm really hoping I enjoy the book also. So, and I've heard from people it's really good too, the people that have read it. So, all right. So number 4 is To Travel Abroad, set in another country. I decided to continue reading this series. This is The Merchant Daughter by Melanie Dickerson. I just completed The Healer's Apprentice, which is the first one in this series. I believe this one is a loose Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I thought they were all the books were in Germany, but when I opened this one, because I was going to start it before I decided for this readathon, it actually says England. So I don't know if part of it's in England and part of it's in Germany, or if this particular one is in England, but it's still not here. It's still set in another country, even if it is England or Germany or both or whatever. So, but I'm excited, especially if this is a Beauty and the Beast, because Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite. Actually, it is the favorite of my fairy tale retellings. I've read a lot of them. So yeah, I'm excited about this one, and I want to continue because there's quite a few. I think there's like 7 or 8 of these, and so this is number 2, and my library has all of them, so I'm excited to read the next one so I can continue, because these are, I like these too, even though I don't think any of the characters continue through them. I still like the idea of the retellings being the series. So, and then the last one is Beach Party group book, which you were supposed to read Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. And of course, I couldn't get that book because for some reason I can never get group books. It's like no matter what book you pick, I can't get a hold of it. Or you're supposed to buddy read a book. Now, I'm cheating on this one because I don't know it's right before the readathon and I haven't gotten anybody to buddy read with me. If you happen to watch this video in the next couple days, it is Thursday, so I will wait to read The Darkest Star for a couple days. So if you watch this video, the book is The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. If you happen to want to read this book and want to buddy read it with me, let me know and we'll get something together real quick. If not, I'm just going to read this book and, I get half credit, I guess, because I read a book, but I didn't end up getting to buddy read it. I don't know. But this one is, I didn't realize it when I first got it, but I'm going to read it anyway. I have never read the Lux series by her. I've heard mixed things. I kind of want to read them, but this happens actually 4 years after those books. So I don't know. I'm just going to read this anyway, and maybe if I'm interested from this book, maybe I'll go ahead and backtrack and read those books and then continue on with this series. But this one is, like I said, it's 4 years after the war that had taken place in the other books, and this girl is in this club where the aliens and the humans kind of mix, and she meets this guy, and she's thinking he is a Luxon, which is one of the aliens, but he's really not. He's something different, and it says in the description, it says that he's something even more secret and more dangerous. So it sounded interesting, and I thought, why not? And my library had it, so yeah. So anyway, those are my choices, my 5 choices for the Summertime Reads Readathon. I'm really excited about this because I love to participate, and these books I found are really cool, and I'm really excited to actually read all of them. So anyway, guys, let me know down below if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you want to buddy read The Darkest Star with me, and I will see you again in the next video. And please remember to always be kind to one another. Bye!